Hey there guys, White Mage Berseria here, just popping in real quick before the start of this video to let you guys know that if you want to support the channel, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below if you want to share your thoughts, and also make sure you get that bell on so that you can get your notifications. Also, if you want to support the channel outside of YouTube, I do have a Patreon down in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a nice day. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, White Mage Berseria here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Tales of Berseria. In today's episode, we're gonna have some fun, I think. We're gonna talk to some people, though.
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Hey, Blue.
Set sail.
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission. Why?
The
I'm looking
keeps
forward to a
strict
scene that we're
watch
going to
on
get to later,
harbors and
too.
sea routes. It's like
a
they've
rather
erected walls and gates in the
coot
sea.
scene.
Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress,
Hey-o.
Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive. It's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too.
Oh, that was
and
weird.
Exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
Alright. I'm gonna do something for you, Blue. There we go.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, they even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrid and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrid and his crew.
Nice.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
Ooh, that reminds me,
He
actually.
may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Ifrid goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
Let's go over here real quick to the minigame thing. Because I forget what I can actually buy here right now. I actually want to go to the item exchange. Oh yeah, we got a ton of Tails coins, don't we? Let's see, where... Do I have access to the, Can I get the, I guess not. I was hoping that I'd be able to get the, pirate hat here. But I guess that's not going to be until later. Oh, man. Alright. Let's go over here and talk to this guy now, just because we can.
Crabs are amazing, right?
Oh yeah, they're
Have you
delicious
tried the crab
broiled or
rangoon?
grilled. Even their innards are yummy. And 5 sets of legs. That's so many.
That's all true. But what really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump.
Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Nice,
I never
Blue.
knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling dial tails.
Would they be tasty?
Tales of
No
Dial
idea.
Tales.
No way.
I could sell those Denor bottles. I don't need them.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, Let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the Outer Seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service, and you can keep anything we find in our explorations. You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure you could find.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it can be interesting.
Yeah,
You're
really.
right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right. Then I'll tell you
Yes.
what you need to know.
Yeah, I've already got all my exploration fully unlocked as well. Boop. And yes, my ship's also level 25. I didn't mean to carry over my exploration, by the way. I really didn't, but... you know what it is, or how it goes.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
I swear, Lofty's hair makes me think of a dog.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
You know, even though Eleanor is more my personal archetype, Magulu just, for whatever reason, I love her to death, man. I don't know why. Oh my god, she's awesome. Yes, it is. That is also true. Oh gosh. Well, about that. He is a little bit of an airhead. But he's a kid. Well, sort of. He's a childlike Moloch, but still. Oh, a calcite blade. Damn, a calcite blade this early? Shoot. It's certainly better for focus, but... My amber blade is better, so yeah, we'll leave at that. Yeah, no, right? Hey.
I've heard there's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are in prison there?
Fact.
People say that no one has ever escaped from there alive.
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait, you don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
Eyes in. Eyes in. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Oh, God. Let's see. Okay, now let's see how good the calcite blade is on velvet. Oh. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it then. Alright. Then again, Velvet doesn't really need defense anyway.
Sir, scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our
Nice.
midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's
Indeed.
get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Alright, so now we have access to Code Red demons. Oh, yeah, now that's right.
Very well. Onward to Logris.
Now we have,
Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist. And he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's
I
still
think I know the
alive?
plan.
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
I thought that said litter. But yeah, now that we're pretty much in the open world section of the game, we can effectively get dangerous encounters
I
now.
could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet
The
again.
ugly plant,
I've no clue
right?
where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a three-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
I'm not going to help you find your
Magic
true
Kazam!
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire.
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny.
Huh?
And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
Well,
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on!
okay, if you remember, Blue, she has no left arm. Her entire left arm was cleaved at the elbow, remember? At the very start of the game, her arm got cut off. That's why she has a demon arm now.
On to battle. No escape. Die!
Namely, because of this.
You're wide open. Who wants some next?
See, she's got a demon arm now.
See this?
So yeah, that's why she wears the bandage. I thought that was obvious myself.
But I'm just
Oh yeah, they have mystic arts now. Aha! And I don't want them to use them like that.
You're wide open.
Dire be killed!
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Okay, I need to go into their strategies now. Because I don't want them to use their blasts. Let's see. Yeah, let's tell them to use it for change out. There we go. See, here's a dangerous encounter. So they're going to be stronger, and we're going to be weaker. Dragon! No saddle! Heal. Carve into flesh! Lethal pain! Oh right, Laphicet doesn't have his Mystic Art yet. Devour! Also, my chances of getting a wandering foe is increased with a dangerous encounter as well. Yeah. Wounds that won't heal. Carve into flesh. Lethal pain. To die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem. Love that one. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Oh yes. Let's see. Velvet has new arts now. Let's see. Oh, Cerberus Wave's a good one. I don't really like Twin Whip, I'll be honest. Soaring Dragon is good. Infernal Torment is good. Moonlight Cyclone. That's Banishing Thunder. Yeah, that should be good. Hey, anime! Long time no see, my friendo. Dun, dun, dun.
I'll end this quickly.
Yeah, because of his Reaper's Curse. Well, blessing, I should say. Rapid Raven!
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, let's change Rokuro's outfit back, shall we? Let's see how he would look like in the cowboy hat. Now he makes me think of Rurouni Kenshin or something. If only that went on the other eye. Hey, true. Dude, all the green on the field here is making my shirt glow. Diving Raven!
Not even worth my time.
Alright. Three-piece suit, yeah, maybe. Ah, whoa, where am I going? I need to keep an eye on the time, though, because when it gets around 10 o'clock, I need to start wrapping up. So, that's assuming I even stream that long.
Those walls, they're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe
And a
their
towel.
surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire, and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
I take it Sama really likes Rokuro. But I can't blame him. Rokuro is awesome. Wounds that won't heal. Carve into flesh. Lethal pain.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try.
Punch, punch, punch. Bam!
Killing
Flash when I'm this close. Oh. Wrong Getsu. Heron! I didn't know I had that one yet. Yeah, I actually just recently found out that I could do that, the Chain Mystic Arts thing.
I wish I had...
It was about a month or so ago I learned about that. Comes in handy too, especially on Chaos difficulty. Void Mire! Uh-oh. This is only... Alright. Level 31. Alright, we can take this guy. But yeah, those purple enemies, we cannot kill. They're immortal. That's what makes this annoying. And that's one of the things that makes this so hard, too. Yeah! Bop, bop, bop. Yeah! Die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! Love that. What up? Woo!
Come on, really?
I hate dire foes, man. Sometimes they're really nasty. And I do mean really freaking nasty. Oof. Oh man, especially if we would have gotten one while we were still in, not Vortigern. Hellevese, there we go. Because those, that one is an extremely late-game dire foe called, Fafnir, I think? Something like that. It's a dragon, I know that much. And it would have been like level 115. Not saying we couldn't kill it, but there's no, like, it would be really hard.
Nothing.
Like, not even really worth my time trying it.
I'll finish this now.
I didn't know that about dire foes, actually. I must have missed that.
I was just getting warmed up.
Huh.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Laufeyset looks adorable in that 10-gallon hat.
Your face is all stiff.
I know.
That's true, but I'm maxed out on grade pretty much, so I don't know why I left Wandering Foes on. Oh well.
You,
I love
black
this
coat.
scene.
Show me your documentation.
It's an amazing scene.
Well,
yes.
Your travel permit from the Abbey.
It's very...
Where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Go, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to...
Huh? Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act
like a dove. I love this scene.
Coo-coo.
It's...
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Go along!
As you say.
That was a fine ploy, Magilu.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo-coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo-coo! Those doves were amazing.
I love this scene, dude.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Luffy's.
Velvet?
Alright, Blue. Oh, God. Coo-coo.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically, they're just one branch of the church, right? And for a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow,
it makes me wonder...
The Abbey's a big deal.
It makes me wonder if Midgand is supposed to actually be Midgard from Tales of Fantasia. I'm really not sure on that.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The crown prince. What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias and the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
Okay, now then, where are we going? I think she's sexy. What was her name again? I know her name's very similar to Magilu. I just can't remember her name. It'll come to me later. We should save! Yeah! We're gonna do a new save, actually. Never can be too safe. I don't know why I haven't been doing that sooner. Then again, I already have a ton of saves on this machine, so... Blah.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm
The
sure
exorcists
they
are
will,
coming
dear.
too, right?
People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah, I'll follow the rules too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
Pardon me.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
See, that's what makes me think that this is supposed to be Midgard from Tales of Fantasia.
After the
because of the name Asgard.
10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon light. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorius Colbrand.
Artorius! Artorius! Midgard! Oh, I mean.
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat,
Woohoo!
the 5 Imperiums, and blessed us with the strength of the Malakith.
But he's a murderer!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him. You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepherd! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Artorius!
Birth of the Shepherd.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason, and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity.
Yep.
And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
You fool, they'll see us.
The man who killed Laphicet.
What?
That just goes to show you how angry Velvet actually is.
That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was, hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorius.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
Silly Magilou.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Oh, hey, my expedition came back.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Well, I already have that recipe. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Which one has the pirate hat? Let's see. Yggdrasil Goddess statue, Minnie Lloyd. Fake food. Oh, frameless glasses. Oh. Okay, let's see. Colored sunglasses. Frameless glasses, swordsman, bookworm, Saray, swimwear for Rokuro. There's the black bunny ears, swimwear for Velvet. Earmuffs, black Shiba Inu tail, swimwear for Laphicet, devil wings, swimwear for Eisen, fluffy Rapide, right swept bangs, swimwear for Magilou, hibiscus corsage, swimwear for Eleanor, the royal crown. Okay, so I must get the, what's it called? I must get the pirate hat from somewhere else. Now, which one was it that had the swimwear for Rokuro? There it is.
Scout ship setting.
I don't remember where to get the pirate hat. I want it because Eisen looks really cool in it.
A weird no
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
You go, Rokuro. You go, buddy. Man.
Shepherd! Savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
And indeed she will.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? Scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Nom nom nom.
Velvet,
Nom nom nom.
this Mabo curry is amazing.
Nom nom nom. I would love to try some curry, actually.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
Welcome back, Blue.
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifrid's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs.
Pretty much.
Not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
We'll do search for a missing man first, because that one takes a little while.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes.
Aizen and Rokuro, man, always drinking.
Right. You're missing Captain Ifrid. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
Well, he is a demon.
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
I love this scene, actually.
I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. If you can accomplish that, it takes strength. Real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are.
Heh.
So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
I like how they switched drinks there. Aizen seems to like the taste of sake. That scene's actually really kind of heartwarming in a weird way.
The Shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
That's true. But then again, he's probably baking them mainly for Edna. Because I remember her liking sweets a lot.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered.
Yeah, I do too.
Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard, too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
So cute. Oh yeah, I can get the friggin' maid outfits. Oh god, that one's a pain though. Let's... oh, only Laphicet can do it right now. Pudding. Oh yeah, Majalu's her name. Mabo curry. Fruitcake. Oops. Ah! Fruitcake. Here. Okay, what do you want? Mild curry. Pudding. Oh! Mabo curry this time. Alright. This gets harder and harder, by the way, as you can imagine. You want some more fruitcake? See, now we have 3 people to contend with. Savory egg custard. Pudding! Mabo. Savory. Risotto. Fruitcake. Risotto. Fruitcake. See, now we have that for him. Alright, but now I think... Let's see, who else can do it now? Oh, Velvet can now. I'll probably do that later on. Like, with more, I don't know. I'll do it one more time. Pudding, banana pie. Alright, seafood salad. Mabo curry. Banana pie. Fruitcake. That's true. Salmon and veg hot pot. Veg, that is. Seafood salad and mild curry. Alright. Seafood salad, mild curry. Ah, wrong one. Banana pie. Okay, he wants some pudding, and he wants the seafood salad. Alright, pudding. Seafood salad. Peach pie, mild curry. Alright. Peach pie, mild curry. I did, yeah. Dun dun dun. Pudding. Lasagna. Tofu salad. Mabo curry. And what do you want? Fruitcake. Alright. Mabo curry. Fruitcake. Oh, you. Peach pie. Seafood salad, salmon and veg. Alright. Seafood salad, salmon and veg. Ah! Mild curry. Fruitcake. Like I said, man, it's rough. It can be very rough. That's the one I really wanted right there, was Rokuro. Tasty tea. Okay, what is pudding? Chicken. Alright. So pudding and chicken. And what does he want? Cheese soup. Alright. Uh-huh. Fruitcake. What does he want? Homemade bread. I'll get you in just a second, darling. Savory. Yeah. Okay. What do you have? Chicken. Alright. Chicken. There you go. He wants some chicken too. What do you have, darling? Savory egg. Pudding. Okay. Borscht. Chicken. Borscht and chicken. Oh. Risotto. Fruitcake. Alright. Risotto. Fruitcake. Ah! Borscht again. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Homemade bread and pudding. Okay. Homemade bread and Where the hell's pudding? There it is. Borscht. Chicken. Chicken. Savory egg. Chicken. Savory egg. And pudding. Tasty tea. Risotto. Chicken. Pudding. Oh, nah. It can be. It absolutely can be. Alright, Sammy, this is for you. Now, I'm not going to keep Velvet in that, but I was just showing it, you know. So there you go. I think it's Rokuro's turn. Not Rokuro, but, nope, okay. We're good. We're done. We're done for now.
A scholar missing on the road to Gallus Lake.
Strange request.
If they know where
he does, but I can't get him right now,
why
I
don't
think.
they just look for him there?
Exactly. And what's so illegal about a missing persons case that you gotta go to the underworld?
I can think of a few possibilities, but our job isn't to ask questions.
He may not, then. Because knowing you, you would have them all for Aizen. I notice he also doesn't get special battle garb that changes the music. Or if he does, I don't know how to get it. I do know he gets a recolor, though, which is cool. I like his recolor.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly, I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes
Yeah,
are
I know what
riding
you
on
mean.
him, then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Considering I did it so fast with only 1 mistake total, I think that was pretty damn good. Way better than I did the first time around when I was playing this casually. You know what, though? Actually... Nah, I'll do that later. I was going to go into my main file and take a look at the costumes that I have, but like I said, I'll do that later.
It's a history book titled The Rise. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the
I remember
Dark
that
Period.
game.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right. That's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kind of moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow. I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history.
I could have sworn that
For
Claudin
some
was a reference to another Tales game, but
To
he's
this
not.
day,
He's an original character
all
for
of
this
Midgard's
game.
rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
In card go! Yo! Have you checked out this video over here? Maybe you should. How about that one over there? I'd recommend it. Yo, if you left your thoughts in the comment section down below, I sure hope you have so far, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to stay up to date, get that bell on. Hey, there's also a Patreon down there if you actually want to support the channel. I appreciate it. Have a good day.